What's up and God bless everybody. How you doing? I'm your host Jose Che Mejia. This is my homeboy right here, my brother Cornelius Tillman. What's up, Corn? How you doing today, man?
I'm good, man. What about yourself, man?
I'm doing alright. Not too good, not too bad.
Yeah?
Bittersweet day today.
Okay. Why was it bittersweet?
Well, no bittersweet. It was bitter part is my car got totaled.
Okay.
So insurance ain't paying me what I own on the car. So it was a bitter part of the day. But the sweet part is that we're here, man.
That's right.
We're starting this, man. We're starting this. Today's the first day.
Okay.
How was your day, man?
Day was good, man. Day was good. Worked. Did some work, definitely. Actually came here. Set up.
Right.
Set up for today, man.
It's a big day, man. Today we start from here to the top.
So, man, what you do today?
Well, work mostly. Basically only work.
Yeah.
Only work. I do construction. That's what I do for a living. How about you, man? How you do?
Same thing, man. Work. Like I said, got here.
All right.
We here today, man. Start off the new show.
Yeah, new show, man.
Got the Glorious podcast going today, man. So, how you feeling about it now, man? Now it's up and running now. So, how you feeling?
I'm excited, man. I'm excited. I'm nervous. I don't know. It's a lot of feelings, man. A lot of feelings. Believe me. I'm scared at the same time.
Coming off the weekend.
Wait, hold on. Before I'm gonna shout out to my homeboy Andres in the back.
Okay, got Andres back there in the cameras, working the cameras today. Okay.
Say something, Andres. Say what's up, Liz.
Hey, what's up? God bless you, everybody.
All right.
Yeah, all right.
So, Jose, man, what you do for the weekend?
Weekend start on Friday. What I did on Friday, man, that's a good question. What I did on Friday, I don't even remember what I did on Friday. I came home, then came to church.
Friday, okay.
Yeah, I didn't want to come to church. He wanted to pick me up.
Yeah, I came to pick you up. Yeah.
He wanted to pick me up to my house. I didn't even want to come to church that day.
Uh-huh.
I wasn't feeling good. I was tired. There's never excuse to don't go to church. Never. So Saturday, wake up early, do my wife to work. I don't do that most of the Saturdays. Mostly. Sometimes she drives herself when I work. Then we went to look for chairs. Yeah, this chair.
Yeah.
Yeah, we spent the whole day looking for chairs, for the new show. Then after that, went home. Yeah, that was about it. How about you, man?
Same, pretty much the same. So, Friday, we was at church. And then Saturday, I actually went to work Saturday. We spent time,
Yeah.
and all that. And then after that, I went to work after we got the chairs. And then Sunday, man, had an impactful day. Everybody witnessed that. So Sunday was a glorious day.
I forgot about Sunday.
Yeah, Sunday was.
I completely forgot about Sunday.
Sunday was amazing.
It was, man. Amen.
We all saw God's glory. Sunday. We see it every day, but we really witnessed it.
On Sunday.
In the forefront. For Sunday. So Sunday was definitely a glorious day. Definitely a beautiful day. I pray for everybody that came out, the visitors that came out. Continue seeking, continue,
Amen.
being followed by God and everything. But I'm excited, man, for today, man. I'm excited about what we got going on today. I'm excited about the Glorious podcast that we got going on. So, man.
I forgot about Sunday. Came to church too. It was an amazing day, glorious day.
Mm-hmm.
Service started with the right foot.
Mm-hmm.
Our family, our guy that accepted God that day. That was amazing. Then we spent the rest of the day almost fixing our studio.
Fixing the studio up, man,
A small studio, But it's what God gave us. Had to be happy with that, content with that. It's what we got.
Gotcha. So what we getting into today, man? What's the thing today?
Well, today we're introducing the Glorious podcast right here. You see this? We're introducing it today and let people know what it's all about. I don't want people to, like I said before, I don't want to think it's just another religious podcast because it ain't.
Mm-hmm.
It ain't just religious podcast, We want people to understand, and to explain what we believe in. It's not just about Christianity, it's about God.
Exactly.
We don't follow no religion, man. We follow God, a living God. That's what we want to show to people and explain to people, to everybody out there who still don't know God.
Mm-hmm.
So I wanted to introduce them to them, introduce him to them, and explain, basically what it's all about.
All right. So what's the topic today?
Topic today
what we
is
getting into today? What we diving into today?
today is why people don't come to church. All right, but before we get to that though, let me explain. Let me explain about this podcast. What's so special about it? As you know, this podcast started. The idea started like a year ago.
Yeah.
The idea of the podcast started a year ago, I believe. If not a little bit longer than that. I'm myself a big fan of podcasts. That's what I listen at work. Like the whole day, I listen to podcasts. Sometimes I listen to Christian music, but sometimes I get bored. But so then I just play some podcasts. You know, I'm a big fan of no Christian podcasts. You know, I haven't found the right one.
Right.
So I go to the comedian ones. But I hope this is the right one. You know, I hope people like this one. You know.
Oh, this is it. Yeah, this is it.
I hope they identify themselves with this and with us as well, because like I said, we don't just want to explain religion. We want to explain something else, you know,
Right.
something completely different. So yeah, I mean, a year ago, this idea started a year ago, and what was it, like a month ago?
Yeah, a month ago we finally came together. You know, we put some things into works. You know, we put some dates together. You know, I've always felt like, you know, if you put a date behind it, you know, it'll definitely be done. Put some time in behind it as well too, you know, and we collectively came together, and you know, we finally got the show up and running today. Today is the day. You know what I'm saying? This is the birth of, you know, the Glorious Podcast. So, you know, I mean, this honestly, man, I feel like it's a celebration. I feel like today is a celebration. You know what I'm saying, for something that we, you know, just gave birth to. You know.
Definitely, man.
You know, so you know, I feel like God touched His hands on this Glorious Podcast, and you know, I really want this year for us to be a prosperous year for Glorious Podcast, and you know, we see, you know, guests coming. You know,
we want to have guests coming.
Have guests coming. You know, we have the open lines up. You know, to where we can open up the lines and actually, you know, hear from the people as well too. You know, and then they can hear from us. You know, so we can share testimonies and everything as well too.
They want to leave the email address so they can send their testimonies.
Yep.
This is one day a month. We want to have a day, an episode. It's only going to be about testimonies. No, probably going to start with ours, you know, so people can get the confidence to send us their testimonies and whatnot. So yeah, man, basically it's all that. We're going to have a telephone number, so if they want to call somebody, they need a prayer. We have our pastor. Pastor's supposed to be the third
co-host.
Yeah. Supposed to be here, but he couldn't be here. He's gonna be hopefully in the next episode.
Yeah, be the next episode.
Yeah, praying to God, man. We're praying to God.
We actually have three. You know, we have three. You know, hosts here. You know, we got Jose, which is the host, and we, you know, his two co-hosts, which is me and the pastor. Pastor couldn't make it today, you know, but he'll definitely make it next time. So we'll have our third co-host here.
Yeah, and the idea of me, the idea that I have putting our pastor into this is because we wanna have the different point of views, you know what I'm saying? Of somebody that is a pastor who's been a pastor for and believing in God for years now, and somebody who just got into the gospel, you know what I'm saying? So I wanted to have that kind of how can I say it?
You just want to have that type of diversity, I guess you could say, as far as, you know, people that may be a little bit weaker or somebody that may be a little stronger. I understand that's definitely something I feel like that's needed, you know, especially when you have a different array of people that probably be actually coming up to the show and calling up to the show. Right. And, you know, we do have an Instagram.
Yeah, we do.
We got a new Instagram set up.
New Instagram. I'm going to be working on the Facebook page today. Instagram is the Glorious Podcast.
Follow that.
I completely forgot the name. Let me be honest. I just created like an hour ago.
Yeah.
Right? Like an hour ago. So don't expect to be on my mind. But definitely I'm gonna put in at the end of the video to follow a link or something. I'm gonna put the Facebook page in there. And the phone number as well, the email address, or like I said, you send us your testimony or you want to talk to one of us, that's fine. That's what it's for. But yeah, man.
And we'll actually have, you know, the show actually be going on iTunes soon. So we'll be carrying it over to iTunes. So definitely, you know, we want you guys to rate and subscribe and review the show. You know, tell us, you know what I'm saying, your opinions about the show. You know, definitely like and subscribe. You know, help us. You know, help us help you. You know, we feel like, you know, if you follow the show, you know, we could definitely help out, such as Jose was saying, as far as you got open for the prayer lines. We'll have our pastor here as well too. And then it'll help us, you know what I'm saying, getting more out to the people, you know, reaching out to the masses that's
Right.
what we're trying to get to. So
Amen.
it's all about, this year is all about prospering out to more people. We're trying to get as many people, you know, to be attentive to this show as possible. So,
Amen.
I mean, I feel like, man, hey, let's get into it, man.
Let's get into it.
Let's start it off, man. So, hey, this is it, man. The Glorious Podcast. Jose, I'm gonna let you have it, man. Bring the show in today, man.
All right. Let me start first saying, man. Let me start saying this first. The Glorious.
Mm-hmm.
The Glorious has a lot of meanings to me, you know,
Mm-hmm.
because it's it's not like a worldly name,
Mm-hmm.
but it's neither like a godly name.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's like you feel good, you feel glorious, you know, like happy, you know.
Right.
So and the other one, you know, I'm a big fan, man. I'm a big fan of wrestling.
Yeah.
You know that,
Uh-huh.
right? I'm a big fan of wrestling. I'm a big fan of how you call it, anime, right? Here you can see it. You can see my Naruto shirt. And that's why I'm fan of it, man. Like I say, I'm like everybody out there. You know,
Mhm.
I want people to like feel like, how can I say it, man? Identify themselves. You know, like there's a lot of people. The other day I found this girl here at church who likes anime.
Okay.
She's really shy.
Uh-huh.
She's really shy.
Uh-huh.
And she came out to me and said, "Oh, you was wearing your shirt last Sunday, and I was really shy to come out to you and like talk about, you know." So I know, like, why? You know, it's just come and you let other people what you like. That's how you probably break the ice, you know, and make some friends.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I've been talking to her lately. There's a really nice young girl. I forgot her name. But anyways, going back to the Glorious.
Uh-huh.
There's a wrestler who uses a song, and he says "Glorious."
I don't know that wrestler.
No, he's new. He's new.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I forgot his name. I just heard the song the other day. But when he comes out, it's just the song, man. It's like a church how you call it, the church choir in the back
Mm-hmm.
singing "Glorious, Glorious" over and over again, man. And it sounds like, wait, I like that word, man. I like glorious. I like glorious. And then when we were looking for a name, we looked for how many names, man? It was a lot of names.
It was a lot of names, yeah, we looked for, yep.
And then I was like, wait, hold on, glorious. It has like a different meaning. You know what I'm saying? It's not just like a one religious name. Like, I don't feel like that.
Right.
I feel like it has more meanings to it.
Right, it does.
So when I say, what about glorious? You say you like it.
Mm-hmm.
So then glorious it is, man.
Glorious it is.
What do you think about the name, man?
I like the name, man. I like the name. Just like you said, it could be used in so many ways, you know, as far as just in life, you know, just like when somebody asks you, you know, how's life going? It's going glorious.
It's going glorious.
You know, and it can go any way. You know,
Right.
it can go either way. You know, so I like the name. I like how, you know what I'm saying, it all came about. I feel like it was just something that necessarily we didn't just kind of waste time on it, or it pondered on our minds saying, let me think about that name.
Right.
It was like, as soon as you said it, we was like, that's what we're going to
Yeah.
do. We're going to just run with it. And here it is.
Yeah, man, it looks nice, man. It looks beautiful by there,
Mhm.
man. It looks beautiful in the background.
Mm-hmm.
So today, let's go talk about the topic today.
We're going to introduce the show, so Jose.
Give you the honors, man. I give you the honors. Come on.
So, right now what we have is the Glorious Podcast, episode 1. So we're going to go ahead and bring it in today. So this is episode 1. So what we're going to do,
Very
Jose,
first one, man.
bring it in, man. So go ahead. So now, we got the
Glorious.
Podcast, episode 1.
Very first one. Very first one, man. Here we go. So, we want to talk about, Cornelius, we want to talk about the topic. Want to touch the topic first?
We're going to touch the topic. Let's go ahead and touch it.
Okay, so
The topic. So the topic is why people do not come to church.
why people do not come to church?
Why do people stay home? Why do people feel like it's other things they need to do besides going to church?
But when you say that, why people don't come to church,
Mm-hmm.
I would like, I take it like you mean like people who's been in the gospel or people who still.
No, it could be anybody. It could be people in the gospel that necessarily came to the gospel and left, or it could be just people just out there as right now that don't believe at all, but just don't want to come to church. You know,
Alright, so I would say,
anybody.
so I would say my point of view is because I've been there, done that.
Mm-hmm.
You know, before I wouldn't come to church back in the days. Like I said, I'm just being like a year and a half, maybe 2 years in church. You know, but before the reason I wouldn't come is I would see a lot of people. You know, I would see like a lot of people who call themselves Christians. You know,
Mm-hmm.
and be out there in the world doing things a Christian not supposed to do.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So that I would like think of myself like, well, we'll go to church if it's full of hypocrites.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Because I would see like these so-called Christians go there and do things they're supposed to do.
Right.
They be there as soon as they step out of the church, they'll be like talking about one another.
Mm-hmm.
Like I was saying the other day, there's people who come to church, praise God on Sunday, but on Saturday they went to the club.
Right.
So I will see that and I'll be like, nah, that's we're not do that. You know. So but as far as you say, people who been in the gospel before, I feel like they let that flame, you know, that fire burn down. I feel like they let the fire cool down, you know. But the people who been here, you know, and let that fire burn down is I guess how can I say this, man?
What we got? Hold on. Somebody out there?
Yeah, I guess somebody's at the door.
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah, sorry, somebody was knocking on the door.
No, we good. We good. It's all good. We
Yeah.
straight like yeah.
Yeah, okay, so yeah, man, like I was saying, you know, people who let that fire burn down is people who stop believing, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
People who come over here, they wanna God work on them, but they don't wanna work for that. They want they want God to bless them, but they don't wanna work for the blessing.
Mm-hmm.
You see, like on last time I preached on not this past on the time before that, I preached on the youth service.
Right.
That I say something like nothing comes for free.
Mm-hmm.
Even in the world, even if you're into the gospel, you know, nothing's going for free.
Mm-hmm.
You have to work for it. You have to fast. You have to pray. And live by that word. You know, live by the Bible. Live by the book. You know, that holy book. Live by it.
Mm-hmm.
And you're gonna see your blessing. But people don't wanna come, and they want that blessing.
Hey, you close that door.
They want that blessing to come before they put any work on it.
Mm-hmm.
So when they don't see that blessing, they say, okay, God is not real. What am I doing here? I'm just wasting my time. You know, that's what I think. I don't know. No,
Mm-hmm.
everybody's different. Everybody has a different opinion, a different way of thinking. But I guess like I said, you know, like people who's out there and still don't know about God, still don't know about the world and anything like that. They just see other people doing things they're supposed to do, and then they, you know, like, what I'm gonna do there? If I can do this without going over there. You know what I'm saying? Make sense?
Yeah, I see what you're saying. You brought up an interesting topic though when you said that you know, a lot of people go and they'll see Christians or people of the church, you know, preach the word or, you know, be I guess members of the church, but then to go out and do something else, and then that kind of leads people to not go because they're like, okay, well, they're hypocrites. But when you think about it though, is this, that, you know, we know that salvation is individual.
Right.
You know, so the thing about it is that person or those group of people have to answer to God, you know, at that time, you know, about with them being hypocrites or whatever.
Right.
But the thing about it is that how can that hold you from, you know, you not coming to church? And I'm not saying you, I'm just saying generally out to the people. Because the thing about it is this, you go to work, right?
Right.
We all go to work. And the thing about it is that we have a lot of hypocrites at work as well too. They sit here and tell you that you're going to get promoted, but then you never get promoted. You know, they say you're doing a good job, but never reward you for that.
Right.
You know, or, you know, they go out and do things, they tell you things, but then do another thing as well too. But the thing about it is that we don't say anything or we don't stop going.
Right.
We always continue going. So same way at church, you know, those people, yeah, if they're hypocrites, God bless them, and, you know, they have to answer to their God. You know, I'm going to continue serving my God, the way, you know what I'm saying,
Right.
the Bible teaches me.
Right.
So that was the topic that, so, because the thing about it is I had a guy at work, he told me the same thing.
Okay.
You know, he was a Catholic. He said he was, the religion he believed in was Catholic.
Catholic, all right.
And he was like, you know what, I'm not really all the way believing that. You know, he was just raised as being in the Catholic Church. Well, the thing about it is that he said that he didn't necessarily like going because of the people that were going there. And the people that were going were hypocrites.
Right.
So he said he don't feel like he should be going Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, or Sunday, or whatever. He didn't feel like going all those days. He wanted to go when it was pleasing to him.
Right.
And I told him the same thing. You know,
Yeah, you know-
at work it's the same way.
You know, I was raised in a Catholic household. You know,
Mhm.
I grew up as a Catholic. I got baptized as a Catholic.
Mm-hmm.
I was about to do my first communion. I don't know how you pronounce it, first communion, right?
Yeah, first communion.
I was about to do that, and I don't know, man. It was the reason why I didn't do it is because my mom, she lost my how you call it, when they baptize you, they give you a certificate or something. So she lost that certificate. So you need it so they can see that you got baptized as Catholic.
Mm.
So my mama lost it when she moved from California to Atlanta. By the way, shout out to Maria Atlanta. We recorded from Maria Atlanta, man. We forgot that.
Oh, okay.
We got to put Marietta in the top, man. Come on, Cobb County. So, anyways, going back to the topic, you know, my mama lost that certificate, and I did all my classes, you know, everything I needed to be done to do my first communion. And when they asked for the certificate, I'm like, okay, I don't have it. How do I get it? Or they say, oh, where you got baptized? I say, California. And this was when I was back in Mexico. So they say, oh, you have to call to the church where you got baptized and get it from there. And I don't know, it was a lot.
Mm-hmm.
So I say, no, you know what? I ain't doing that.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't gonna give my mom headaches on doing that. So I ain't doing it. So came back to the States, and for a long time I didn't go to church. And this was when I was a Catholic. So then I started going every Sunday. I started going again every Sunday, and every Sunday, and every Sunday. But there was a time when I probably turned 18, or no, I was like probably 17. And I started like seeing all these things going inside the Catholic Church,
Mm-hmm.
you know? And this comes to the topic we're talking about, why
Mhm.
people don't go to church. I started going there's a lot of things going on inside the Catholic Church. And I would say as well as the Christian church. You
Mhm.
never know, right?
Mm-hmm.
But the thing is that the Catholic Church is things that comes out in the news and everybody's talking about, but nobody wants to do anything about it. So you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So that's what said, you know what? I ain't doing this, man. I ain't messing with these people. You know, I'm out of here.
Mm.
Because I would see like a lot of things, bad things, illegal things going on and nobody doing anything. So like, okay, you all these people, these priests come in and preach the word and then do something bad behind the corner, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And nobody's doing anything. So that's like, then what are they preaching? If
Mm.
they living by something else,
Right.
but they don't living by the word they're preaching.
Right.
So what they teaching me here? You know what I'm saying? So I was like, no, this ain't for me. Then when I met my wife, back when was it, 2010 I believe, I met her at school. She invited me to church. And the reason why I started going to church is because I wanted to please her parents. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
Because they were like really religious. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And well, I wasn't. You know, I was an atheist.
Yeah.
I didn't believe in God back then. Like, honestly, I didn't. I'd be like saying God ain't real. God doesn't exist, you know? Until I saw what he can do.
Right.
You know, that's when I say, you know what? God forgive me. I'm here to serve you. Whatever you want to do with me, I'm here. You know what I'm saying? So,
Amen.
that was the reason why I wouldn't go to church. And I would say that's probably the reason why a lot of people don't go to church too, you know?
Yeah.
Because they don't feel like they see things going on and nobody doing anything, but those people ain't doing anything. They be at church preaching the word
Mm-hmm.
and not living by it.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. Maybe they feel the same way I did. You know, like like they were lying to me or something. So I was saying, no, this ain't for me. I better stay at home, you know. But right now, you have me here, man. Like, I might miss the Tuesday service, maybe.
Yeah.
I might miss the Friday service. But I really don't like to miss the Sunday service.
Sunday service, yeah.
Yeah, I don't really like to miss it. And yeah, I mean, like you said, there's no excuse not to come to church, you know.
It's not.
And that being said, like, it's no excuse when you really know that what God can do on your life.
Yep.
There's no excuse to that. You know, if you maybe don't know God, you probably will say, oh, I have an excuse, you know, because I don't know what's going on. But you already know Him. You know what He can do in your life. There's no excuse to you don't go to church.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like there's no excuse.
Mm-hmm.
And like the other day, last Friday, when I was really tired.
Mm-hmm.
I told you, right?
Mm-hmm.
I went to sleep on Thursday. I went to sleep late. I woke up Friday really, really early. Even though I didn't work many hours a day, but I still was sleepy. I was tired. And yeah, you went to get me, man. I gotta thank you for that. I gotta thank you for that. Then Sunday came, I came to church. Tomorrow, I'm probably gonna be here at church.
Right.
You know? Like I say, it's like you already know God, there's no excuse. There's no excuse to miss church.
Mm-hmm. There's no excuse. So, and that's why I keep bringing up as far as like work as well too, because a lot of us don't miss work. You know, we feel like, you know, we always have to get money, and money is, you know, gonna solve all our problems. When, you know, the famous saying is, the more money, more problems.
Right.
You know, so
it's like money is a root of evil, man.
Yeah, the love of money is the root of all evil. Exactly. So, you know, if that's the case, if that's the saying, then why do we continue to submit ourselves into more work? You know, if, like I said, more money, more problems. So why we not submit ourselves into more Christ when He's, you know what I'm saying, the solution to all of our problems? You know, so that's what I get at. And we had this topic actually in Bible study as far as why people don't come to church. And one of the instances I gave as well too to someone, this was a while back, I gave an analogy on as far as to a person that basically said that, you know, there's no purpose, you know, I don't need to go to church. I can hear it on the radio, or I can watch it on TV.
Man. It's not the same.
It's not the same. And the thing about it is this, you know, what I told him was that I came to him and I was just like, you know, what's your favorite athlete today, you know, in the NBA? And the guy told me LeBron James was, you know, his favorite athlete. So I was like, you can watch LeBron James at any time, right, on the TV. Anytime it comes on, you can watch it.
Right.
You can watch it at TV, right? You're going to sit there and cheer for LeBron. You know, if he misses a shot, you're going to try to root him on. You're going to try to continue to say, hey, you know what, you're going to get it next time.
Right.
Or, you know, play some defense or whatever. You're going to praise him. You know, you're going to, you know, you may have a Cavs jersey on. You know, you may have some paraphernalia around the house with Cavaliers or LeBron or whatever, you know. But the thing about it is this. I said, what is that feeling going to be like when you're actually at the game? And you got thousands of people. Man. Yeah, exactly. You got thousands of people around you cheering the same person on, or cheering that same team on as well too, along with you. You know, so then the thing about it, that cheer is going to be even more. It may be even come into a roar. Yep. You know, or, you know, if he loses that game, you're going to feel real bummed about it, you know, but you're still going to be like, you know what, he's still my athlete. He still showed out for, you know what I'm saying, for the love of the game. I said, the thing about it is that's the way church is too. If you stay home, you're going to be the same way, you know, you're going to be the same way just like you was at home watching LeBron. But then if you come to church and actually witness what God has for you, your shouts are going to be more than just a shout. It's going to maybe a roar sometime. Your worship, instead of you just worshiping, you may cry out to him.
Right.
You may submit yourself to him. You may get on your knees this time. Instead of just getting on the bed and just praying to him, you may fall down to your knees and actually, you know, cry out to him and give all of your problems over to him. So the same way as, and you can use this analogy at anything, you know, just like at a concert. A lot of people, you know, why do people go to concerts? Why do artists have concerts?
Right.
The reason why they have it so they can feel connected with their fans. For the most of the time, right? Because they can perform at any other place or whatever, you know, but they go around on tour to different cities to connect with the fans, right? And we go to these, or I don't go, but people go to these concerts and witness Beyonce, Kanye West, or whoever to these, to feel connected to him. Now the thing about it is that what if that one artist pointed to you and was like, you know what, come up on stage with me. We're going to sing this song together. Or let me get your number because you are my number one fan. You came to like a lot of my shows and I've been seeing you. So now let's get connected. To where now you're going to be like, you know what, Jose, I got Kanye West's number. I can call him at any time. I'm his biggest fan. To where now you telling everybody, oh, you don't know Kanye West like I know him because I got his number. That's a testimony that you're giving. Same way you can have a testimony with God and say, God, God called me. He knows me personally. And now, you know what he did in my life is this. Right. He did this. I was here at one point in time watching God at church, and now I actually know him. He actually called on me to do this.
That's exactly what I told you. Like when people see what God is capable, there's that's gonna make them go to church. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, when you know God, there's no excuse.
Mm-hmm.
God can do amazing things, man.
Amen.
Let me tell you that.
Amen.
He has done amazing things. After I said I didn't believe in him, he has blessed me in many ways.
Oh yeah.
In many ways, and even though every day I ask for forgiveness for that,
Mm-hmm.
Every day, like, God forgive me for like denying you.
Mm-hmm.
But there's a lot of things he got done for me. So coming from me, from my point of view, don't come into church. I have no excuse, man. I have no excuse for that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like I said, I don't let that flame burn down because I don't know what's gonna happen with that flame burn down, man.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't want to do that.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to find out, man.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to find out.
You don't. None of us do.
Yeah, I don't want to find out.
None of us do. All of us want to be in the glory.
Right? Yeah, I don't want to find out.
But we still want to do our own things, though.
Yeah.
All of us want to, know God personally, but we still want to go out and, let me taste the word a little bit. Let me go out and do this. You know what? Because He's going to forgive me. He's always going to forgive me, so I can go out and taste a little bit, but then go to church as well, too. And it never works that way. It's always going to be, enough is enough.
Yeah, that's what I told you that day, man. It's like every Friday, like I said, like even our parents here in there, they have a limit, They you can do a lot of things, and your parents gonna forgive you. It's gonna be like they're gonna say that much the first time. Maybe they say the second time they're gonna like scold you or something.
Mm-hmm.
The third time you might get a whooping.
Mm-hmm.
Probably the fourth time they're gonna call the cops. I haven't done with you.
Right.
And it's the same. I believe it's the same with God. He's gonna forgive you the first time, maybe the second time, maybe the third time. He's gonna make you go through a trial. But probably the fourth one, he's gonna be like, you know what? Enough. I did what I could. I ain't gonna forgive you no more.
Yeah.
So I think that's how it goes, man.
I don't know, man. Seems like your phone going up, man. Like you got a call or want to call.
Yeah. Let me see.
You know what, Jose? I think this would be a good time, man. I think this would be a good time to possibly hear from the people. So I want to just put it out there. Jose, you can put your number out there.
Right.
If you want to just put it out there saying, hey, you know what? We can get people to call up here. We want to hear from you guys. So the topic is, why do people not come to church?
Why do people
call up here? Jose, what's your contact information?
Contact information is 404-207-2722.
Okay.
So feel free to call us because that's my phone number. It's gonna be probably me who's gonna be answering the phone. But like I said, we're gonna give you probably another one so you can call if you want to call at night. Not wanna call during the day is fine. We always have the phones beside us. There's no reason for us not to answer phones, right?
No. So,
and I would say this, man. I would say this, and I gotta say it. When somebody calls me from a number I don't know, sometimes I don't answer.
Well, somebody just texted me saying that they just tried to call you. So
Oh.
I don't know if you want to call back that number that just called you.
But if I don't answer, just leave a voicemail and I'm gonna reach out to you. Believe me, I'm gonna call you back. Let me put on the speaker. Where's the speaker?
Hello. Hey, who's this?
This is Tabitha.
So just tell us your name and where you're from.
My name is Tabitha, and I'm from Guyana, Brazil.
Brazil, man.
Brazil. Oh, we got Brazil
house.
calling now. Okay.
Brazil in the house, man.
So you stay in Georgia now?
Yes, I do.
Okay. All right. So the topic, Tabitha, is why people do not come to church. You know, why do we feel like, and this is just for everybody, it's not necessarily just a member or, you know, or anybody particular in church. It could be anybody outside of church as well too. What would be your take on as far as why people do not come to church?
I would say there's many factors, but one of the biggest ones is I think nowadays people think like church is overrated.
Go into more detail as far as the overrated part.
Overrated.
They think that there's no need for them to go to church, that it's either, you know, you gotta make money, you gotta work hard. They don't believe in much of anything nowadays anymore because everything's watered down. They took the Bibles out of the schools, they took prayer out of the schools, so kids are growing up not learning anything like that unless their parents instill it into them. And even when they do, when they get older, they still want to make money and they want to have a lavish lifestyle.
Yeah, that's true, man. Taking out the separate the church from the school, I feel like that was a big mistake. You know, because I feel like we still need that.
Yeah.
So if the kid reaches adulthood and he don't want to follow it, then that's his decision now. You know what I'm saying? But we as and also as parents, because I have a little girl, you know, I feel like that's my job to guide my little girl into the right path. It's the path of God. You know what I'm saying? So it makes sense. So that's what I feel like in my opinion. In my opinion. But just as saying they teach evolution. Why don't they teach creation? Oh, you say, man. I
Christianity.
No Christianity, but creation, like
creations.
Something like that.
Okay.
It has a word. It has a name, man. Come on now. I'm Mexican. Come on. My accent is bad. Come on now. But yeah, I feel like they teach evolution. Why don't they teach creationism, man? Come on now. I'm sorry, man. Don't laugh, man. Don't laugh. Come on now.
Is you laughing too?
That's racist.
But all right, Tabitha, thank you for calling.
Thank you.
All right.
Bye.
All right,
so yeah, man, I feel like they have, like I said, they have evolution. Now we don't have Christianity there too. You know, they want the kids to believe that they came from, what was it, a bacteria from space. So come on, man. Look at me. Look at my brother here, Cornelius. Do you really think he came from a bacteria? You really want me to believe I came from a bacteria, man?
That's evolution for you, though. It's always science.
No, man. No, that's... I don't want to believe that.
Exactly.
I don't want to believe that. Call it God, call it whatever you want to call it, but I feel like there's a higher being, you know, like a higher being who created us. To me, that being is God.
Exactly.
That's who the one who created me. Like I said, you want to call it God, you want to call it whatever you want to call it, go ahead, but I don't think I came from a bacteria that evolved through the years.
Right.
I don't believe that, man. I'm sorry, but...
I mean, just to answer that question, or kind of kill that whole hypothesis, what other bacteria is created now? It hasn't created anything else, right?
You just stop there, man.
It just stopped, right? Yeah, it always just stopped.
Evolution just stopped.
It always stopped.
I mean, I don't make you fun of people who believe in evolution, but I mean, evolution just stopped.
I mean, they say we came from monkeys. Well, why do we still have monkeys? They just stop.
It just stopped, man. They say, okay, now the monkey went to man, so that's
monkey
it.
just went to man. Yeah.
So man can evolve to something else? Come on now. How many years have men evolved? The monkey evolved to man? How many years? Like millions.
I guess so.
I don't know.
I don't know how long monkeys been on this earth.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't know that much about biology, man. But I feel like it's millions. You know, millions years than the monkey evolving to man. So that means that the man was created millions ago. So what happened? We will stop there, like.
It just stopped. Yeah.
Man, he didn't evolve no more. Like, so that's it.
That's it. Exactly.
Come on, man.
So monkeys to cavemen to
To
me and you.
To me and you.
To me and you now.
Where we going now? That's it.
That's it.
Me and you ain't going
Less
nowhere.
hair. So now we used to have hair all on us. Now we'll have no hair.
I want my hair back though. I
just
want my
got a
hair back,
beard.
man.
That's
Come on.
it.
You see, I shaved these. I look like a middle schooler.
Yep.
Yeah, no, I don't want that. I want my hair back, man. I don't care.
Used to be hunchback.
Yeah.
Arms down. Now all of a sudden we had a posture back. Yep. Spine just lined up straight.
So we came from monkeys to
Caveman.
black guy
To a
to
black guy.
white to white guy
To a white guy.
to a brunette to a blonde. From monkeys to blue eyes to green eyes to hazel eyes. Come on.
Yep. But monkey still look like a monkey.
I don't know about that, man. Like I say, in my opinion, I feel like we need creationism on that
Mm-hmm.
at school, you know. And like I said, but then again, here's the thing though. If they teach Christianity in schools,
Mm-hmm.
I feel like other religions gonna get offended though.
It's
I
always
feel-
gonna be that. Why? That's
I feel
somewhat why
that
they took it
that should be our topic for next episode.
why is that? What? Why they took Christianity out of schools? We could do it. That'll be the next one. We can say that. We can do that.
So next episode topic, what is gonna be?
Next episode, we're gonna talk about why they took Christianity out of schools.
Out of schools.
Out of
Alright.
schools.
All right. So
So
I think it's.
let's see here. So we still got the lines
hold
open.
on. Yeah.
Jose phone is going off as of right now. I see. I don't know if you missed some calls.
I think I did. Let me see. Again, a lot of text messages, man.
Man.
They know I like to answer the text messages, man. More than calls. I think they know that.
So they texting the phone instead of calling the phone.
Yeah, they testing the phone. Come on, just give me a call, man. Just one call.
Please, just call. Just call his phone.
Just one call.
You know, we want to hear your thoughts on this. The people can't hear you from a text.
Okay, let me just. Oh, here you go. Here you go.
So who we got? We got a call. All right.
Hello.
Hey,
Yeah, who's this?
this is Kasia.
Cassia. Okay, where you calling from, Cassia?
I'm calling from Marietta at Agua Vivas.
Shout out to Marietta, man.
Okay, shout out to Marietta. All right. So Cassia, we have the topic. The topic is why do you think people do not come to church? You know, and it doesn't have to be a particular group of people. It's just everybody. Why do you feel like people do not come to church?
Do you mean like people that are not Christians or not?
Just anybody. Doesn't matter.
Anybody?
Yeah.
Well, sometimes people are uncomfortable of how people react. Like, let's just say Christians. Sometimes they don't treat them like a family. They just look at them, how would you say, like, oh, they're too sinful, I cannot touch that person. Like, let's just say a person comes in, a girl comes in with an outfit that's not very decent, people are like, oh, look at her, you know. So those people feel uncomfortable, and that's why they don't come.
Mm.
I had an experience once that a couple that they were gay, they came to church once, but someone behind them kept saying nasty things to them, and they never went to church ever again because of that. That one person made them feel uncomfortable. So I think the main reason why is because they're uncomfortable.
All right.
So, Cassie, one of the things I was bringing up was that, you know, as far as work, how many times you think that gay person has been disrespected or been called names at work, but they still go?
Well, probably many times, but because of how people are being accepted lately, like in the world of homosexuals and lesbians, I feel like that they can say something and people fix it right away. So a lot of people are afraid to say something so that they won't get in trouble too. So, but I believe that they get offended or hurt at work as well.
Okay. Okay.
every now and then.
I can agree with that. I can agree with that. I don't believe it, but I can agree as far as what you're saying as far as them being disrespected in church. As far as them not coming back is the part I don't agree with, because like I said, if it was in another situation, such as say like I said is at work or if it's at school, they still gonna come to school. They still gonna come to work. And like I said, they feel like they feel like that's more of an importance as far as going to school or work than going to church.
True.
So I do agree as far as your analogy and your thinking as far as why people do not come to church. I definitely agree on that.
Yeah.
Is that a little girl you got in the background?
Yeah, that's Johanna.
Oh, okay. How old is she?
She's 1. She'll be 2 next month.
Oh, okay. What's her name?
Johanna.
Johanna. All right, Johanna.
Name, man.
All right.
Love that name.
Love the name as well. Well, Cassie, I want to thank you for calling in.
Thank you for having me.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
All right, man. That was good, man. That was good.
Yeah,
She's right.
She got she's right, man. She has a lot of, what she says, like a lot of, how can I say? That happens a lot out there, man. That happens a lot.
It does.
And unfortunately, like I said before, there's a lot of people who like to point fingers at other people's sins,
Mm-hmm.
but they don't look at their own sins. You know what I'm saying? So, and especially with homosexuals, like I always say, I respect them. I respect them. They haven't done anything to me,
Mm-hmm.
If you don't do anything to me, there's no reason for me to mug you or like insult you. You know what I'm saying? And even if you do something to me, I just wanna say God bless you, man.
Right.
Because at the end of the day, I'm not the one who's gonna judge you.
Right.
No, the one who's gonna judge is the one above, and you wanna explain to him, But God hasn't given me that authority to judge people,
Mm-hmm.
and I don't want it though. If He offered it to me, I don't want it. That's a lot of responsibility.
Right.
So yeah, man, I feel like what she says is right. Like you said, I don't really completely agree.
Yeah, I don't agree with the not coming back part.
Yeah.
And that's not her saying that. That's just with people necessarily.
Yeah,
when they
exactly.
do not come back.
Yeah,
I don't agree with that.
That's not what she said. In case you didn't hear it, that's not what she said. Just what people do out there.
But I don't agree when people, of the church actually do anybody just disrespect, somebody just because of their choices in life. Because like you said, we're not the judge of that.
Right.
We do not judge, as far as for that. God is the only one that can judge that person. So, we're supposed to do everything with love.
Right.
Love conquers all.
But
So
what's that say? Love thy neighbor.
love thy neighbor.
Yeah.
Love your enemies. You love everybody. So
Yeah.
you're right. So that's the way it's supposed to go. If we live if you say, you're a man or a woman of Christ, you have to live through the Bible. So.
Right.
All right, man, Jose.
Well,
Well,
it's time to work, bro, man.
yeah, man. So
Then you have to work.
go ahead and close it out, man. Whatever closing words you got. I would say, I feel like today was a good show.
It was a glorious day,
I think
man.
it was a glorious day.
It was a glorious
It was
day,
a glorious
right?
day. I feel like the topic we hit it on. I think we hit it on all cylinders. You gave your opinion, I gave mine. We had a few calls that came and called up. Again, like I said, we got the show. It's going to be on IG. The Glorious Podcast. Check that out. Like I said, we're gonna have this show on iTunes as well too.
Let me look up for the name because I don't have it here.
So it's gonna be. I want you guys to rate, subscribe, and review.
Okay, it's the Glorious Podcast ATL. ATL means Atlanta, Georgia.
So the Glorious Podcast Atlanta. So please follow our IG. Go to our Facebook. Check out more things that's coming as far as for the show. Like I said, guys, we want to definitely prosper this year. We want to reach out to the masses. So please, tell a friend. We have a next topic coming up soon. And this is it, man. My name is Cornelius. I'm the co-host of the Glorious Podcast. The host here, Jose, who put all this thing together, came up with the idea. We put it all together collectively. Again, we're going to have our pastor here, Pastor Clayton. He'll be here for our next show.
Next show, man.
So, Jose, close it out for us, man.
We're working on the schedule. We're still
Yeah,
working on the schedule.
working on the scheduling. Yeah.
Yeah, so we want to bring you 2 episodes per week. So we're gonna work on that. Yeah, like next episode, hopefully we're gonna have Pastor Clint Mendes
Mhm.
here with us, and the topic is gonna be what was it?
Why do they take Christianity out of the schools?
Why take out Christianity out of the schools? That's gonna be our next topic, and we're gonna give you like I said, the email address, the Facebook page, the IG, so you can send us questions, or whatever you want, opinion, or what we're doing over here. You can send us to us, and like I said, it's experience to help these. We wanna take them as as a help
Mhm.
to grow these make these podcasts bigger, But yeah, just give us the phone number already said, right?
Yep.
And I say again, it's 404-207-2722.
Mhm.
And like I say, if I don't answer, just leave a voicemail, and I will call you back. So sometimes I work and I'm kind of busy, so
Mhm.
I have to hang up the phone. And sometimes I'm not busy and I'm on the phone. Hopefully I don't get in trouble.
Mhm.
But yeah, man, thank you for watching.
Yeah, definitely. Thank you guys.
Thank you for watching, and thank you for supporting us. Wanna keep bringing more content for you, more things, more topics that you people want to talk about. If you want to talk about certain topic, just send us an email or send us something, a message to Facebook,
Mhm.
a message to
IG,
yeah.
DM us. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, let us know. Doesn't call it DM.
Yeah, DM. Yeah.
I don't know anything about IG, man. I just don't know. I'm more into Facebook.
Yeah.
I just be posting memes on IG, man.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, well, Cornelius, thank you, man.
Definitely, man. Like I said, man, it was a glorious show today. Like I said, I'm ready for the next one. I want the people to reach out. If you have any questions, if you have, anything that you want to respond back with today's topic, please, like you said, email us, DM us in the IG, get us in Facebook, you can send us an inbox, however you want to reach us, I'm saying? We definitely, we could definitely be reached. So, you can go through any one of those channels to reach us,
Yeah,
to send over
man.
your reviews or anything that you want to talk about.
So, yeah, let's wrap this up, man, because you got to work. We don't want you to be late.
Yeah, man.
So, Delta, on to Delta.
Yep.
All right, so say God bless everybody. Thank you for having us. We're coming back hopefully Wednesday. Well, hopefully Wednesday, but we're probably going to have the episode by Thursday.
Yep.
By Thursday, we're probably going to have the episode because we have to edit it and all that.
Mm-hmm.
So, trying to find out how to do it live,
Mm-hmm.
so we can have it like right there, brand new, when they did it. Like,
Right.
But yeah, we will see you like probably Wednesday or Thursday. Follow our channel, The Glorious Podcast. Give us a like on Facebook. Give us a like on IG.
Mm-hmm.
Gonna be posting videos probably during the day,
Mm-hmm.
through the day, whatever
Mhm.
going on. We're gonna be posting. Gonna have the word of the day also. You have the word of the day. When I say to say.
Thought you had the word of the day.
Let me see. I think I have the word of the day. Okay, where's the word of the day? Let me see. I lost my word of the day, man. I'm sorry, people. I lost my word of the day. It was over here. Okay, here's the verse of the day. Let not your heart be troubled. You believe in God. Believe also in me. So, okay, I think we have one call. Want to take it?
No.
No, let's say goodbye, right?
That's it. Yeah, we're
Yeah.
wrapping things up, man. We can't take no calls.
Yeah, too late.
That call gonna have to come next.
Yeah.
Whoever.
Whoever call, please make sure to call next episode.
Next episode.
Next episode, and probably and hopefully by next episode when I go live, so you can call us
Mm-hmm.
right there. Right now we give our info, our contact number to different people they wanted to
Mm-hmm.
speak about the topic or talk about the topic.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why they call us. But next episode, definitely gonna go live so people can come to us,
Mm-hmm.
call us and whatnot. So okay, man. So we say the word of the day. Wanna repeat it? Or no? Okay. so word of the day again is, let not your heart be troubled. You believe in God, believe also in me.
Amen.
Amen. So, wanna say something?
That's it. Signing out.
All right. So, see you next time.